In 1984, Ronald Reagan was re-elected without ever uttering the word AIDS. In the higher echelons of state, the illness didn't exist. And yet, more than 7,000 people had died in the United States since the start of the epidemic. Hostility towards those afflicted grew. Some demanded that the sick be placed in quarantine or even in special camps. Many families learned that their son was homosexual at the same time they heard he had AIDS. In the summer of '85, the actor Rock Hudson, who'd canoodled with the most beautiful actresses in Hollywood, caused a shock when he announced he had AIDS and died several months later. Activists in San Francisco created the AIDS Memorial Quilt to commemorate lost loved ones.
The cold hits early this year. We wake up to find New York under a blanket of snow. The winter is harsh, full of bad news. John, who we saw just last week, is in hospital. And for Jim, it's just a matter of days. So we treat any little gathering as a final feast. For my birthday, Michael bakes my favorite cake. Soon after, we celebrate his.
It's very moving.
Friends come by. It's great to see them again. Then it suddenly hits me. It's been 3 years since Michael was diagnosed, and he's still here. For sure, the illness is still here too. Michael is often exhausted, and we sometimes rush to hospital if he gets an infection. But the moment he's discharged, he's at it again. We're at war, he says. I can't sit here and do nothing. We join the protest outside the Supreme Court building in Washington. He's arrested by a policeman who makes sure to put on gloves before searching him.
It will not go away. More die every day. This is war.
Once back home, we laugh about everything, even the piles and piles of drugs on the kitchen table.
Action. These are Playtex yellow gloves, which you won't need unless you're a Washington, D.C. police person and you want to arrest someone who's gay, so we won't use those.
This morning, a TV crew invade our kitchen. I make myself scarce.
Here is the American Roll-In product.
Joe, the doctor, and Michael decide to set up a buyer's club to enable sick people to have access to medicines they can't procure or can't afford.
Did you come over here with Tom?
As the authorities don't do a thing, says Michael, we've become our own experts and our own pharmacists. Here in New York, anger is rising. A brand new group, ACT UP, is formed. They're screaming what we've been repeating for years. We need urgent action. This is an epidemic. We've got to care for the sick and research nonstop to find a treatment. During any brief truces, we escape to our rooftop. It's a chance to breathe. We're on our home turf, in our comfortable striking poses. Up here, Michael sees himself as a general, like the Roman military leader Cincinnatus, who left his farm to take up arms and defend Rome. We know the fight will be long. But soon, he says, once the battle is won, I will return home and tend to my garden. Soon. Then, in late 1987, Ronald Reagan finally announces he's going to tackle the epidemic. But it's too little, too late. 23,000 people have died of AIDS in our country alone, and tens of thousands of others have HIV. Our war, AIDS, is the biggest public health problem as we near the end of the 20th century.
I'm not really gonna leave you. I'm not really gonna leave you. You're not really.
In 1993, Michael's health starts to decline. Kaposis sarcoma has reached his lungs. He tells me that more than anything, he wants to keep singing. We record an album. He gives a concert, his last, and says his goodbyes. One morning in December, he passed away. 3 years later, 3 drug therapy arrived, and those with HIV could begin living and hoping again.
I have tried to sing my song right.
During those 10 years, stolen from the disease, reporters and photographers never stopped asking me, how do you cope with someone who has AIDS? And I never stopped answering, I love Mike. It's as simple as that.